Who makes the best chocolate-covered custard cream, and can I make my own that's better and cheaper? It will. It's going to be a disaster, isn't it? Remarkably similar. Showered the table in biscuit crumbs. I'm pretty sure M&S, this might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure M&S was first in making these outrageously chocolatey milk chocolate coated custard creams, and suddenly the imitators have arrived. We have some here from Tesco, and we have some here from Tower Gate, which is a Lidl brand. I don't know why they can't just put Lidl on it. It's got to have like a weird fake brand. So Lidl chocolate custard creams. I've got them all to try, and I'm going to try and make my own and see how that comes out. Because I mean, it's just some chocolate and a custard cream. I mean, you can get a packet of custard creams for about 50p or whatever, some cheap chocolate. So let's see if I can make something that's cheaper and better. So time for some science, sort of. So one of these, the M&S ones, they weigh 32.5 grams. Standard custard cream on its own weighs 13. So that must mean, what was that? I've forgotten already, 32. So it's pretty much 20 grams of chocolate. I think let's double that. Let's go for 40. So let's get melting some chocolate. I'm going to stick it in this cake case. Yeah, my hobs aren't very clean. Moan at me, whatever. I don't care. 40 grams. No, whatever. And I think whack a bit of butter in there. I think that helps. Oh, melting pretty quickly, almost too quickly. I don't want it to burn to the pan. Maybe I need more butter. That's kind of getting a bit sticky. This has gone terribly. It's fine. I reckon we can work with that. It kind of works. Oh God, this was a bad idea. Why is it going so solid? Maybe it needs more butter. I can rescue this. I can salvage it. It's fine. Can you tell? I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Why am I doing this? What am I doing? I'm getting chocolate all over my fingers. It's starting to make it look like I've had some sort of awful accident. Right, I will keep perfecting this, pop it in the fridge, and then we can try it alongside the others. And I'm sure it won't be much of a disaster. It will. It's going to be a disaster, isn't it? Yeah, safe to say that was a bit of a disaster. Doing it in a cake case was also a really bad idea, because that's how it's come out, and it's not actually fully covered in the end either. It's all sort of dropped off the bottom. I should have found something like a better mould to put it in. In terms of cost, I haven't actually worked that out, have I? The cost per biscuit for those is this much. Which, yeah, compare that to these. These are all really expensive. How much actually are they? Yeah, they're all pretty expensive. So you're looking at £3 for the M&S, £2.50 for the Lidl, and yeah, about £2.55 I think for the Tesco. And in terms of the amount, 162 for these for the Tesco, 191 for the M&S. You're actually getting a bit more, so it actually kind of works out cost-wise, probably about the same, 162 for these as well. Right, we might as well start with the OG. Oh yeah, that's a good point as well, actually. So yeah, 165 calories, so these are the least healthy. The other two, 139, 139. Funny enough, you know what? These, yeah, all the RDIs are almost identical on these, apart from, yeah, so it's 10% your, well, one biscuit, 10% of your fat for the day, 20% of your saturates, 14% of your sugars, 1% of your salt. And yeah, it's exactly the same for these, the Tesco. So make of that what you will. Yeah, whereas these, it's 12% of your fat, 25% of your saturated fat for one biscuit, remember, 15% of your sugar and 2% of your salt. Time for the M&S. There you go, got a nice thick slab of chocolate on the top. Really nicely creamy filling, actually. That's a creamy custard cream. That is good. Let's go for the Lidl. Not as aesthetically pleasing, I don't think. There you go. There's your comparison. Oh, can't look. Oh, shit. The chocolate doesn't taste quite as nice. I thought the chocolate in this just seems a bit more premium. If you look as well, the little cross section there. I think the doesn't look quite as generous a filling of cream, and the cream's just not as nice. I have a feeling these are going to be very similar. Showered the table in biscuit crumbs. Here we go. Final one, the Lidl. Oh, Kind of the same criticisms there. And look, remarkably similar. Again, make of that what you will. So, yeah, the Tesco and the Lidl are cheaper, but then you're getting a bit more in the biscuits of the M&S, and in any case, they're not drastically more expensive anyway. Yeah, I think if you're going to do it, go for the M&S. But should you make your own instead? Oh, Jesus. So what I did, yeah, let's have a look. I'm going to go for the end that is actually properly covered. Oh. You know what? I mean, it's not aesthetically pleasing. If you look at the cross section, but where I've gone a bit wild with the chocolate, that's actually really good. If you were to do this properly, do it with your kids one weekend or something, but a little sort of rainy day baking project. There you go. Just don't do it in a cake case. Try and find, yeah, something that's a bit more the right shape. And also do a better job of melting the chocolate, because mine kind of turned to a paste. So there we have it. In conclusion, if you want to buy a chocolate coated custard cream, go with the original, what I think is the original anyway. Go for the M&S. They also do chocolate covered bourbons, and then they also do a few other outrageously chocolatey things as well. So yeah, I think go for the M&S, but if you're bored, make your own and then put an indecent amount of chocolate in. So it really is outrageously chocolatey. So there we go, a quick fire review of some chocolate covered custard creams. Please do like the video, please do subscribe for more beige food reviews, and yeah, bye.